Girls want to date an entrepreneur until they see what comes with being with an entrepreneur. You think for 1 second that dating an entrepreneur, especially one that is successful, means you get freedom. Take it from me. I'm sitting at the office of the entrepreneur right now, where he's getting 2 jobs for the price of 1. He's 24/7, and I'm out here being 24/7 with him. When I started dating my fiance, he basically told me from the get-go, I want to end up with someone that supports me and my goals and my dreams. That's the one thing I'll never give up. I was like, oh, that sounds easy enough. No, I'm out here in the trenches. If you want to be with someone that's uber successful, you need to know that you will most likely come in a lot of seasons second to the business. And you need to be so okay with that. Like so for real okay with that. You might even lose some friends over this because some of your friends will not be able to relate. If they're with someone that's in a 9-to-5 and you're with someone that's actively building a business, they will not understand your suffering. And let me tell you another thing. These guys have such high expectations of you. More than you have for yourself. As their partner, you need to level up. And the reason why is because there's going to be a lot of hard days. And you're going to be out there in the trenches with them as literally God's strongest soldier. Top of all of this, let's just add the fact that they love delayed gratification. So the moment they achieve their goal, they're going to kick the ball down the road and they're going to have another goal to achieve. It's never ending. So you just better get used to the cycle. I feel so blessed to be with someone that has goals and dreams and is so ambitious. I want him to achieve all those things and I want to be right there to support him. All I'm saying is, if you want a life of leisure, go find a man in finance, because I'm telling you right now, these guys, no, they're hardwired differently. The hunt is better than the kill. They're always on the chase. So best of luck to you out here, because it's hard. It's hard out here.
And you know, a lot of these modern women don't really understand, oh man, I gave it all that I had. And really you didn't, honestly and truly. What you really mean to say is, I like him, so that should be enough. You don't respect that man. You don't really reciprocate and give that man back what he's given to you. And that man sees that and he says, she's not really all that great for my life, for my future going forward.
Okay, so I'm just gonna yap a little bit because I'm starting to kind of hate this whole independent woman thing, which is so weird for me because I've been a business owner since I was 17 years old and I've done it on my own for a long time. I'm kind of fed up. I'm kind of done. Now that I'm kind of transitioning into this new phase in my life, I'm starting to realize how much I truly value traditional roles in a relationship. Never thought that would happen. That's always the unsafe route in my mind. And trust me, I've always been a 50-50 relationship girl. Now, you need a sandwich, I'll make you a sandwich. Have fun at work. I'm gonna do a pedicure. That's what I want. Independent woman, no, don't want to do it anymore. I will create an environment for you though. I will sit here and love you to no end. You will be appreciated on my watch. I'll wear cute pajamas, I'll make sandwiches, I'll throw guys' nights, I'll let you go do whatever you want to go do. I don't want to worry about money. Take that stress away from me, and if my only job is to love you, trust I'm going to be employee of the year. Every day I'm getting that job done. Don't worry about that part. A lot of women are going to hate me for saying that on the internet. I don't care. But I'm starting to see the value in just being a nurturing woman and just literally being space for a man to be able to be a man and come back and be like, I have an awesome wife. At least I don't have to stress about my wife. That's who I would love to be. I would love to be just the nurturing place to fall when he's stressed out. And I know that I can be that. I feel like I'm gonna get so much hate on this video from both sides. Both men and women are gonna be like, you're insane. This is how I want to live. I'm sorry if you don't agree with it. You don't have to live this way. I'm getting sick of it. Truthfully, I love you.
And a lot of men are realizing, after listening to a lot of these clips from modern women, that being chosen does not really mean anything. Oh, I chose you. You know, I don't have to have you. I chose you. Yeah, but you chose me for my utility. You really don't like me like that. You chose me because you want to take me off the shelf whenever you want me, and you want to put me on. Well, I'm done messing with you now. So, the fact that I chose you should mean more than the fact that I need you. No.
It has never been easier to be a dangerous, respectable, high-value man than right now. And I'm about to prove it to you with the cold, harsh truth. You've been lied to. Dating's impossible. The odds are stacked. Women have endless options and you're invisible. I call on that. The competition that you're terrified of, it barely exists. There are masculine men out there, sure, but for every one man who actually has done the deep work, faced his demons, built his body, sharpened his mind, became a centered, strong, and dangerous man, there are 70 who haven't. 70 to 1. And here's what should light a fire under your ass. Gorgeous women, secure, attractive, sexy, they are out there in huge numbers, scrolling, dating, searching, desperate to find the rare man who is worth it. A man who's calm instead of reactive, strong instead of soft, assertive instead of submissive. A man with real purpose who doesn't need her validation to stand tall at all. That man is so rare that when he enters the room, women feel and go absolutely crazy. So wake up. You're not competing against millions of strong men. You're competing against a tiny handful who actually did the work. The line that you're scared of, the line is short and almost nobody is standing in it. Your only real job is to become that man. Heal what's broken, build what's weak, destroy the excuses holding you back. Then demand it. The demand is massive, guys. The supply is tiny. And the only thing between you and that total advantage is the work that you keep avoiding. So tell me, my dude, what is the one thing that you know you have been putting off?
And I think what a lot of men are getting away from, and the reason that they're opting out of dating is because modern women continue to ask men to take all of the risk. Oh, just do this, do that. I'm good for it, right? I'm a good looking woman, da da da. But men aren't getting any reward for it. There's no reciprocation. It's like I'm putting in not just money, I'm putting in a lot of money. So what do I get as a return on my investment?
A friend of mine said, the sooner men realize, understand, and accept the fact that women don't make sense and they're not supposed to make sense, 99% of their problems with women will just vanish.
I find it odd how women want to be taken seriously, but simultaneously they infantilize themselves all the time. Like, they want you to see them. First of all, me preface this by saying I absolutely see women as my equals. That's what I'm saying, right? But I'm saying they want to be taken seriously, but they constantly degrade their own intelligence, right? Like, they said they should be treated as equal and it's 2025 and this, that, and the third. But then they'll say something like, oh, I'm just a girl. What does that mean? Like, every time they say, oh, I'm such a girl, it's something about them making a joke about how incompetent they are. But why do you associate being a woman with being incompetent? Like, you're degrading yourself. So why are you doing that? Like, what do you mean that once you realize that a woman is a woman and they're not supposed to make sense, so you're just saying that there's no rationale in a woman's mind? Like, you're saying that women are not capable of reason, right? And why would you say that about yourself? To escape accountability for the time being? But all you're doing is putting down women's ability to be taken seriously at all. 'Cause let's say all men adopted the mindset of, once you realize that a woman's not supposed to make sense, all your problems will disappear. That means no man will ever take a woman serious in any regard because she doesn't make sense. She's not capable of rationale. She's not capable of being rational.
So a lot of these modern women don't really understand that you can't treat a man like an option. And then when that man decides, oh, I'm an option to you, right? And he chooses himself, or he decides to go and choose somebody else that's not you, you get mad at that. But you shouldn't be mad, because you were sitting up there trying to waste his time. Oh, and you have modern women out here laughing. Oh, he, ha, ha. I'll put him on a roster. I got a roster of about 5 men. Oh, okay. And when that roster needs to come in handy, all of a sudden they done gone ghost and you can't find him. It's because at some point in time they figured out you was playing around and they decided to go do their own thing.
What actually happened was that women got all the benefits of being masculine, or the masculine world, and did not have to take on any of the responsibilities that were associated with it, or very few of those responsibilities. Now, as men and women are finding it harder to get along and are pushing each other away from one another, women are learning the hard way that feminism lied to them that there is a price to pay, and a lot of them are not willing to pay that price. And that's where we run into a problem, because then we have this class of women who want all of the benefits of being a woman in terms of being protected, but with none of the responsibilities of having to do their own protecting and providing for. And men at this stage in the game are no longer willing to sacrifice themselves for this protected, privileged class of humans. With access to the ability to manage our physical urges through online resources, we'll call it, and AI girlfriends or whatever, even though it's not an ideal set of circumstances, it's better than the alternative of having to take on the emotional burden of dealing with this adult child who wants all the benefits of being a grown-up, but without any of the responsibilities. And I know this is a generalization, and I'm not trying to say that all women are like that, but there's a lot of them like that. There's a lot of them like that. And my friend that I was up to last night until 2 o'clock in the morning, he's got one like that. He's got a woman who wants all the benefits. I mean, she's an adult child. She wants all the benefits, and she wants none, and I mean none, of the responsibilities that go along with it.
And we talk a lot about the male loneliness epidemic, but really, honestly and truly, a man can still decide to be alone versus going out there, or let me say lonely. A man can still decide to be lonely versus going out there and trying to mess with whatever's on the dating market. To a lot of men, it's really not worth it at all. I don't get anything from it, but the ability to spend more money. And I could be spending that money on myself. Like one dude said, I could be chilling with my boys, man. Hey, what y'all doing tonight? Y'all going out somewhere? Hey, let me know what you got going on. If not, I'm gonna go find something else to get into. If I can't find anything to get into that I actually want to be into, I'm gonna just stay at the house.
Hey TikTok, I have a confession to make. Over the past few days, multiple news articles have come out. I'm in contact with Vice and New York Post, so more are on the way. And before they do, I want to tell you guys the truth. When you see me hanging out overseas with beautiful Colombian or Asian women, people have suspected for a long time that these women are being paid or they're poor and uneducated looking for a come up. And the truth is, she went to Cambridge and she has her own money. Truth is, dating in America is probably the worst place in the world to date as an American man. Some women in the West are taught men ain't and masculinity is toxic. At the same age as some women in other countries are taught the little things you can do to help a man feel heard and respected. Like how boys are taught to open doors or give flowers to women. People need the passport bros to be losers or because then they don't have to wonder why intelligent, successful, genuine men are leaving and having the time of their lives. The truth is, American dating culture has 50% single men, 50% divorce rate, 70% initiated by women. And it's the fault of American women and men. Some of these guys who are now obsessed with body count were pro hot girl summer, pro girl phase because they thought they would get laid more. And when it backfired on them, they switched sides. The truth that none of these articles want to talk about is that almost every man who leaves the American dating scene will come back and report that it is dramatically different and so much better. Finally, Passport Bros was started by the black community, yet the media wants to paint me as the face for it. I don't know if it's because it fits better with their narrative of it being a product of colonialism. I feel really grateful to be embraced by that community early on and seeing all the support in my comments, but they should still give credit where credit is due. I am tired of being misrepresented or misquoted in these articles, so if anyone knows of any good podcasts or somewhere I could do some long form interview or conversation, please let me know or tag them below. Thank you guys for everything. Follow me, I got good shit.
And what modern women are really going to start learning is that a man who is building something can't afford to continue to entertain a whole bunch of confusion and foolishness. I don't have the time. Y'all want me to be out here and involved in a bunch of drama with somebody that you done made mad, about to try to knock my teeth out? Until I say, hey, brother, what's going on? Oh, man, she said this, and that. Did you say that? Oh, well, this is it. Sorry about that, bro. I'm sorry about that, bro. Don't, sorry about that. We on our way. Oh, man, appreciate it. You a real man. Yeah, appreciate it, brother. Hey, man, stay safe. All right, you too, bro. And the problem is clear. But the woman is upset because, oh, you didn't fight for me. I didn't need to. You need to learn to be quiet.
I've come to the realization that
the men who treat women like or like just lie to women or don't have like their best interests at heart or dog them out or just like treat them terribly, basically. Like, it could be anything. I feel like those men don't like women. I don't care. I feel like if you genuinely just don't want a woman to be happy by like lying or cheating or treating her like or whatever, you don't like women.
You know what's funny about this whole video? The men who do all that to you are the ones that y'all are attracted to. Y'all aren't attracted to the faithful ones. Y'all aren't attracted to the nice guys. Y'all are only attracted to the bad guys, and that's okay. And it is what it is. And secondly, women cheat, women lie. So does that mean that they hate men just because they cheat and lie? We could just reverse the same logic. So I guess women hate men now. But you know what's funny about TikTok? I'm gonna put an example up here. Watch this. Literally came across this one today. Me trying to explain to my friends, I'm literally so confused because I have so many boys I could choose from, but for some reason I like the boy I can't be with. Oh, so what do you know? Females don't really like it when a guy's all about them. They like the guys that they can't have. They like the men who treat them like crap, which is why you see all these females have the same stories when they get on TikTok. Anytime that they're talking about a guy, it's usually a bad guy. It's a very small percentage of women who are sitting there saying like, this guy treated me well, this guy did all this, blah, blah, blah. Y'all are usually with the guys who cheated on y'all. Y'all are usually going back to the men that cheated on y'all. The men that y'all claim y'all hate.
You know, the provider conversation gets a little bit murky, I think, when people, a lot of people, modern women, they want the man to put in the work, but they don't want to give him anything in return, right? They don't want to admit, hey, maybe I should be a good person and repay this man for certain things, right? And we're not even talking about giving your body to the man and, oh, he expects this from me. I think at some point in time, if you ask somebody, especially to do something pretty significant for you, you should probably say, okay, you know, at some point in time, I probably need to show my appreciation by not only saying thank you, but also trying to figure out a way to give back to them.
So, like, tell me a little bit about yourself.
Cool. That's no problem. So, I graduated college, and with the degree that I have, I work in that field. Yep. Hobbies, you know what I'm saying? I like to read books and stuff in my spare time to keep the mind stimulated. I read some books. I like to play chess too. That always, you know what I'm saying? That helps keep the mind sharp. Play chess in my spare time. Goals is
Goals? Well, I don't want no chess playing, book reading, goal oriented ass nigga, but you know, I'm straight with you. I'm sorry.
Wait, ma'am.
What?
I'm sorry.
What?
I was just playing.
Ma'am?
I'm gonna talk about ma'am. You don't want to be ma'am. I was just playing. I scam.
Ooh, Zaddy.
Yes, I scam. Young Miami and them hoes, I'm them. Who they talk about? Spitting on them. I scam. I trap. I'm missing plays right now to do this. I really ain't even supposed to do this. I got my car loaded, which I can go to jail any minute.
Jail?
I got everything you need. Look, I got ZA, rapper weed, Molly, lean, Percocet. It's too in there with the windows up right now. I pimp. I got hoes.
You pimp?
Yes.
Oh my God.
I got hoes.
Ooh, Zaddy.
I ain't bullshitting.
Let me sit my back down. Yeah. Oh my God. You are. Ooh, I did not know you was doing it like
I got
that.
3 kids, 3 baby mamas. I take care of them, but we all stay with my mama. Yeah.
I just love me a never moving out ass. Oh my God. What a thing. Oh my God.
Sis to sis, men don't feel safe everywhere, so choose to be one of the places they do. And I don't mean safe like comfortable, I mean safe like respected. Most men spend their entire lives guarded with their emotions, guarded with their fears, guarded with parts of themselves they don't have answers for yet. Not because they don't want to open up, but because experiences taught them that it was not wise. Listen, you ever met a strong man and try to get them to open up and you get nothing? A lot of men learn early that vulnerability gets misunderstood and honesty gets thrown back at them. That softness gets mistaken for weakness. So they learn to adapt. They stay quiet. They stay surface level. They show strength, not depth. And then they meet a woman who doesn't interrogate them, does not rush them, does not try to dissect them. She listens. She doesn't make his emotions about herself. She doesn't use his vulnerability as leverage. She does not punish him later by throwing what he said back in his face. And that's when something shifts, because safety is not created by words. It's created by true consistency. It's in how you respond when he's unsure. It's how you handle him when he's tired. It's how you speak about him when he's not performing at his best. The Bible actually speaks to this without making it emotional. It says the heart of her husband safely entrusts in her. Safely. Meaning, her presence does not add pressure. Her love does not feel conditional. And this does not mean accepting less than you deserve. It means you know the difference between leading with wisdom and leading with control. A woman who creates emotional safety does not chase intimacy. She attracts it. Because when a man feels safe, he opens naturally. He communicates clear. He shows up stronger. Not because he's being handled, but because he's being understood. And that's rare. Men don't feel safe everywhere. So choose to be one of the places that they do.
And a lot of men, another problem that men are running into is, you have to be passed around the group chat. And that gets exhausting for men, because I've got to sit here and be picked apart and pulled apart. And instead of dating, and I understand, you talk to your friends about, this guy, this and this and this. I understand that. But the way that a lot of these modern women, they get mad at men because, he referred to me this way, that and this and that. Well, what about open up your group chat? Let's see what you're talking about. All right, because you're sitting in that group chat disrespecting him. You're sitting in that group chat talking, I don't know, maybe I might go on a date with him a couple more times to get a free dinner, or just to kind of get out the house. I had fun tonight and I'm looking to do more of that. And eventually what they're going to say is, he wasn't for me, so we're going to send him down the road. But I'm looking for other men to take me out and to, make a girl feel special.